All right, Coach, so overall thoughts on a good game tonight?
Yeah, definitely happy to get out of here with the win. There's some things that we can clean up in all three phases, but I thought our kids came out of the locker room. We played hard all night. Just miscued on a couple things, offensively, defensively, and in the special teams game. So feels good to get out of here with a win.
It was your first touchdown given up in the second quarter since Wayne of last year. What can you attribute to your second quarter dominance?
Yeah, I didn't know that stat. Our defense has been playing well all year. It's a confident group right now, and sometimes we end up with a broken play. We had a couple 15-yard penalties again that hurt us defensively. So those are things that we're going to try to work on moving forward.
Did St. Cloud pull any surprises on you guys that you weren't prepared for and that you didn't see in film?
No, we have a lot of respect for their staff. I think they do a really good job. I think they were sound in all three phases of the game. Defensively, I know watching them defensively, they give us some fits up front tonight and some things that we're going to need to watch on film and get corrected.
First two games kind of quick trips to the end zone as compared to tonight where it took a little bit longer. How uplifting was it that you guys had a couple of touchdown drives that lasted 5 minutes and almost 7 minutes?
Yeah, and we haven't had those, so it was good to be able to drive the length of the field. Those are usually attributed to our offensive line doing a good job and being able to rush the football. I thought John Larson again tonight played well. He played within himself certainly in the first half of that football game. It was good to see Wade Sullivan and Bryce continue to be able to rush the ball. So, sometimes we're a little bit more methodical offense, and we'll take a win when we can get it.
Third and fourth down conversions were really clicking tonight. What can you attribute to that?
Well, usually that's the fact that we're running the ball okay on first down. So second down and 5, if we take a shot on passing the football, we can usually get a third and fourth down conversion. So that's a goal of ours. I don't know where the stats were at, but I knew certainly in the first half of the game we had a couple fourth down conversions there on a couple of drives that were able to keep drives alive.
I believe you guys spread the ball out to 8 or 9 different receivers. How were you guys able to do that?
Well, it was kind of our game plan going in to make sure that we use all 4 of our tight ends, that we use our backs out of the backfield. I know sometimes Nate and Jason on the perimeter are going to draw double coverage and going to draw a little bit more attention. So we need to be able to get the ball to our tight ends, to our other 4 wide receivers that are playing for us. And I thought those guys played well. It's a trust factor with John and with our wide receiving corps right now.
Short week.
Oh yeah.
How happy are you with their response for tonight?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, there's definitely stuff when we go into meetings and stuff. There's definitely a bunch of stuff that we can correct. They kind of hit us with some stuff that we weren't exactly schemed for. I mean, that one sprint out draw play was a phenomenal play. They had it schemed well. And there's just some certain little ticky-tack things that we could definitely get corrected in the meetings this weekend.
Through 3 quarters, you held their QB to just 88 yards, 6 of 21, 30%. What did you guys do that was so effective to pull into those numbers?
Well, give all the credit to the D-line and the DBs, honestly. I mean, we've got all the faith in the world that our D-line is going to get after the quarterback. And, we're putting the DBs kind of on an island. We've got a lot of trust in our corners. Tariq and Justice, I mean, those guys, they can play. I don't care what you say about his size, little Justice, but he could play, had a great play in the first quarter. So we get pressure on the quarterback, try and get him a little happy feet right away, and hopefully he'll throw a couple bad passes and get a couple breakups. Hoping for a little more turnovers, but can't complain.
You guys got that 10-day break now. How important is that to
Huge.
Get back out there?
Huge. You could tell, the coach Stegred told the ILBs after the game, it looked like we weren't nearly as fast as we were with the first 2 games, but I mean, we played 3 games in 14, 15 days, so that's tough on a body no matter what. And yeah, this weekend's going to be huge for kind of recharging the battery and getting ready.
You got Bemidji State next, probably your toughest opponent this season. I know you mentioned it before, so what are some of those things that you guys got to work on to prepare for Bemidji State?
I mean, really, it starts with being gap sound up front. St. Cloud tonight ran a power run play that was really well schemed. All we got to do is just everybody just do your job, get in your gap, and we'll shut down the run just like we always have. So that's really all it is. Just make sure we get in our gap.